It's him and I, Aquemini.
What's going on YouTube? This is Marcos from Aquemini Pressure Washing, and I'm back again with another video. In this video, we have a returning customer and we're doing a house wash. Now, like I said, this is a returning customer, so I do have a video of me washing this house. If you want to see that video, click in the corner right over here. That way you can check out that video. In that last video, I kind of was not really doing this house wash really seriously, and you just have to go look at that video to check it out. Like I said, the link is in the description right over there. All right, let's go ahead and do a look around, and then we'll see what we have to do on this job this time around. All right, this is the house wash. Did this last time I washed this house was about 2 years ago, and it's not too bad. Do have some roses and stuff up here in the front. We're gonna try to wet this stuff down so we won't do it. The only difference is he has a storm door now, which is kind of metal, I think, but I'm still gonna be careful of it when I apply my SH around here, because I don't want to fade this stuff. It looks like he may have painted this door or something like that. I don't want to get in the SH on wood because it's gonna take the stain off, and that's one thing you don't want to do. Look back here. It has some dirt. That's not really dirt. It's maybe a little bit mold right here and something like that. We're gonna try to hit that with a strong mix. Upward overhang is nothing to really see. It's pretty clean here. This is pretty clean. It's nothing really dirty. This side of the house is not that bad. May have a little dirt and stuff on it. So the main thing that's gonna happen with this is that it's gonna brighten up more, and also look out for this. This hasn't changed. That little area right there is damaged, so I'm noting that. There's another spot right here that's damaged. So all this is stuff that you need to look for when you get ready to start a job, is seeing anything damaged. I'm also checking for windows, make sure that nothing is broken. So if I have any broken windows, this is my documentation for the customer. Let them know before I started the job it was already broken. So look around for stuff like that, just because if you overlook it, you can get blamed for it. But everything looks good right here. There's a little bit of dirt back here. You see, that's mold. So that's the reason he's calling me, because he spends a lot of time behind his house and stuff like that. Up there we have mold. See right there is mold, and the windows looks pretty decent, nothing damaged. Storm door is pretty good. With the algae, more dirt and stuff back here, so it's just really dirty, more algae. That's good, so we don't have to worry about that. On this side we have some damage right here. So always document your damage, like I said. Some damage right here. Some mold. Probably a little hole right there at the top. Like I said, nothing bad. Look over here. Have a hole right here. You see. And that's basically it. So the customer, like I said, this is my third time washing this house. So the customer knows my work, so that's the reason he just go ahead and just hires me to come in to do this job. Okay, I'm looking around the garage door and I don't see any mold and stuff that usually be on this little gasket right here on the garage door. That's staying pretty clean, which is good. Up here, has some paint that is right there on the corner, probably the same there, so he may need to do some touch-up paint on this window here also. But outside of that, everything looks pretty decent. It looks the same as I left it last time. Okay, look up at the top, but that's pretty good. All right, that's pretty much the walk around. So before I get started, you notice it has the lights and stuff right here. I will be putting these up because when I'm pulling my hose will get tangled up in these and pick them up and probably break them. So it'd just be better for you just take your time, take them up like that, and just put them to the side somewhere. So just do that. Cause yourself less headache by doing this. And what I usually do, just kind of line them up where I pull them out from. And I'll pull the rest of these up too as we go down the go around the house. All right, so I'm already unloaded, so I'm gonna go ahead and get everything started. Pull my hose. The water is already on, so we already checked for that. So only thing we got to do now is move my truck out the way because it's gonna get a lot of SH on it and stuff like that. And by just moving it to the street, I don't have to worry about that. I'm gonna try to reach out to the customer. Like I said, they're not here. I'm gonna try to reach out to the customer. I'm gonna see if I can get them to do this driveway. If not, I'm gonna show you how to take measurements and do a quote on this driveway right here because it is pretty nasty. So if you want to see that video of me quoting the driveway, click in the corner right over there. That way you'll learn how to do quotes for your driveway. Or if you're not quoting a person driveway, you can see how people are charging you if you want to go out there and get your driveway done by a professional. This will give you an idea how much you would pay for a driveway wash. So be on the lookout for that video right there. All right, let's go ahead and get started. All right, guys, we're ready to start. We're gonna start on the side of the house right here. Just to give you a quick update, I did wet the bushes down, so that's already done. So we're gonna go ahead and apply my SH. I got my hose. I got my downstream ejector hose in the bucket. Man, we're just gonna wait until the soap start coming out. There we go. Let me go with this fan right here. All right, guys, notice I just went over it real quick, just like that. Don't be on this little part for 3 or 4 minutes applying soap and stuff like that. Let it dwell for a few minutes, come back to it, rinse it off. Let's go ahead and do the front part now. Okay, guys, so I'm gonna go ahead and apply the SH in between the bushes as best I can. And then I'm gonna get around the front door and that little area around the bushes. So instead of just me blasting the soap through the bushes, I'm trying to get closer to the house. That way I won't get any SH on the bushes. Even though I just wet them down, you still try not to put SH directly on bushes. Try to get it around it as best as you can. All right, let's get on this side. Take this so I won't knock it over. Oh, this is not heavy, so I'm gonna move this out the way. And I'm gonna go back and wet that plant to make sure there's no SH on it. Make sure I get this pole, both sides, back, front, whatever. All right, we're We're gonna let that dwell. Now, I'm gonna take my long reach nozzle and I'm gonna shoot up there toward the top of the house. All right, that's done. Like I said, I'm watching out for all these lights. I pulled up some, not all of them. And also, I'm gonna take my hose and kind of hold it in my hand so that way I won't get it caught on anything. All right, let's go ahead and do the front of the house. Now let's change the tip to a fan tip right now. There we go, because we're shooting low. All right, let's go up. All right, now I'm gonna go with my long reach. All right, get inside the windows. Okay, that should be it right now. So I'm gonna go ahead and take my SH hose out of the bucket. Now what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna go ahead and clear my line of SH. It takes about 13 to 15 seconds to get the line clear. So I'm just gonna apply it toward the top real quick, just make sure I get everything up there. Okay, it's getting close. So now, what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna go back to the other side of the house. But before I do that, I'm just gonna hit a little, and before I go back that way, I'm gonna go ahead and hit this side of the house a little bit to make sure that my hose is clean. And then after I get my hose clear, I'm gonna go ahead and wet down these bushes to make sure that I don't have any SH on the bushes and the plants. Okay, real quick, before I wash that, I'm gonna go ahead and make sure this line is clean, and I'm gonna go ahead and take my white tip and I'm gonna hit the bottom of this house right here. Okay, that's good. I'm gonna go ahead and switch back over to my J-rod and I'm gonna go ahead and water the plants down now. All right, here we go. Up. Try to water this as lightly as I can. I'm gonna use my soap tip. That's a wire string, hopefully it won't blow it over. I'm gonna have to put it against something. Let's put it against the bushes. That way I can get the bushes and it at the same time. There we go.
Check out the big brain on Brad. You a smart motherfucker, that's right.
We're watering this down. Make sure we're not killing anything. I'm pretty sure that the SH is ready to come off. I'm gonna get this door. Make sure there's no SH on that. And I'm gonna water this plant down right here. Now, I know you've probably seen that I'm washing the SH on the house. The house wasn't really that dirty right here, but I'd rather just go ahead and apply some more SH and wash the house off again than let these plants die, because it's cheaper not to replace plants. But yeah, the house is clean right now, so I can really wash that part down. It's been about 12 minutes or so right now, maybe about 15 minutes. But all this is done. I'm getting this plant right here by this pole, because you remember I sprayed the pole directly. All the mold and stuff is gone on it. It wasn't bad. So we're gonna keep it everything wet. Yeah, that should be good. And I'll probably, when I rinse the house down, it's gonna put more water on the bushes anyway, so that's gonna be like a third time that I'm washing the bushes. Okay, I got my hose cleared from everything over there. I'm gonna go ahead and start rinsing the house down right here. We're gonna start from the top and work our way down. The reason I'm starting at the top is because it doesn't make sense to rinse it at the bottom and then you putting more dirt down at the bottom after you just cleaned it. Start at the top. And in case you're wondering, I am using a 3% mix in my bucket. And when I'm downstream, it's not as gonna be as strong as 3%. It's gonna be around like maybe 1% or maybe even less than that. And a lot of people probably feel like, hey, you're not using the full strength of the SH to clean the house. You don't need to put 12% SH on your house to clean it, because if you do, you take a chance of destroying plants and a lot of other things around the house. Or you can even flash the house too, which means you can probably strip some paint or something off the side of the house because you're using too strong of a chemical. Because this, like I said, you're using chemicals. So any kind of chemicals that you use on the house, you want to try to keep it to a minimum. It's not concrete, because concrete you can get away with putting like a 6% or something on there, but it's also wasting money when you're using that stronger SH, because just think, I can take 1 gallon of SH and put it in the 5-gallon bucket and make a mix that will work on the house, and that 1 gallon is costing me about $2 to $4 versus me taking a 12% mix and spread out the bucket and then coming back and using that whole bucket, which now you just multiply that 5 times 4 is 20. So you just spent $20 on a bucket of SH, which you could have got away with using about $4. All right, this side of the house is clean. So by the time we come back around here and walk around, it should be dry, so you should see the difference in it. It should be a lot brighter. All right, so now we're gonna go to the front part of the house and around the door. And then also we're gonna hit the top over there by the roof. All right, since this area is low, I'm just gonna use the fan tip. Wetting the plants down again, like I said. Since I'm washing it, I can just wet them down now. Make sure you're not pulling up these lights that's in the yard. make sure I get the plants again. All right, we're switching to the long reach tip. And we're gonna start from the top again. So the way I'm shooting the gutter and all the way to the tip of the roof that's going this way, because I'm gonna have to get the back side of this part from the back side of the house. So I gotta get this part up here from the front. Okay, now we're ready to go to the garage doors and the front part of the house, and then we're gonna go to the sides and the back. Okay, once again, I'm starting at the top, work my way down. Making sure I get the windows real good because you don't want to leave any kind of spots or streaks on it. I mean, this is not part of the service as far as window cleaning, and this is not window cleaning. So sometimes you have to let the customers know that it's going to loosen up all the dirt and get everything off the window if the windows are dirty, but it's not window cleaning. That's a different service. And I'm really thinking about getting a water fed pole. And you can do an upcharge with a water fed pole so you can start cleaning windows. Even if you don't want to have, a customer may not want to have their house washed. They may want to have their windows cleaned maybe once a year or maybe twice a year, something, because of the dirt and stuff that builds up on them. And you can make at least $100, $200 on the upsell just for cleaning windows and stuff. All right, that's it for the front part of the house. Let's go ahead and reposition everything. We're gonna do the back part. Okay guys, I was lucky I didn't have to move anything, just the camera. The hose reach all the way around the house. And just in case you were wondering, I have a 100-foot hose. So now we're just ready to start our soap and our X-Jet. Well, this is not X-Jet. All right, we're now ready to start the soap using our J-Rod, and we are still downstreaming a 3% mix. So I'm just waiting for the soap to start coming out. Okay, I got soap. And we're just gonna apply it to the lower part of this house. Just make sure that you got good coverage on the house itself. You don't need to spend a whole bunch of time trying to make sure that it's soap covering everything. Just spray the area down and make sure that you just pass over it real quickly. I think last time was here, I knocked the garbage can or either the barbecue grill over. I didn't do it this time because I'm working my hose around it. And as I'm applying this SH, I see all the pollen and dirt and stuff that's on the house. It like it built up real heavy over the last 2 years. So that's the reason he probably called me out here. Now he asked me to clean the tables off. I'm not sure which ones he want me to clean off. He has these 2 tables and the one right there by the camera. I'm just gonna spray them real quick with some SH. It's not gonna hurt because I'm right here and I ain't moving furniture, so it's gonna get on it anyway. So I'm gonna clean the tables off too. Now, one good thing about working away from your machine and working back toward the machine, you can look and see how much SH you have in your bucket that you're downstreaming. Because if you run out of SH and you're walking away from the machine and you don't see any soap coming out, then you have to keep walking back. You have to walk back to see if you're having the SH left in your bucket. The reason you have to kind of keep looking, because sometimes you can be washing the house and you think you're applying SH and you're really not, because sometimes the house, you know, it might be a white house. It may be a white house or something like that, so you can't really tell if the soap is coming out. So working back toward your machine would eliminate that. So I'm gonna get this little side right here up here toward the top. Because right now I know I'm running low on SH. I haven't used nothing but a gallon. And this is real dirty. It didn't look dirty at first, but now that when I'm hitting it and I see the difference between the front and back, I can definitely see a difference in the SH on the house now. All right, I'm gonna grab y'all. I'm gonna show you this other table. See right here, he asked me to do this table too, so I'm not too sure if he want me to do this table, but I'm gonna do it. Like I said, it's not gonna take me but a second to spread. And I want you to get a close look at this. You see the mold and stuff on it. Before I wash this off, I'm gonna go ahead and show you this again to see how much the SH worked on it. Like I said, this is a 3% mix that I just got in my machine. I think I sprayed the whole table down. Yeah, it looks like I did. I might have missed the size or something, but I'm gonna use high pressure on this table to get it clean. So let me go ahead and get this side of the house. Okay, and I'm looking at my SH. It's real low. It's probably less than a gallon left. So we're gonna see if we can do it without. We're gonna see if we can do this house without having to mix another blend of SH. All right, let's got that little part. And one thing I noticed when I'm downstreaming, if the downstream ejector starts to feel like it's skipping, you're filling in the one a little bit. So that means you need to go back and check to see if your SH is out or you didn't put the hose down in the bucket far enough. I still see soap coming out, so, and the bucket is just about empty. All right, that's it for my SH. I took my hose for the downstream ejector out of the bucket, so that is done. I'm gonna let this dwell for a few minutes, and while that's dwell, I'm gonna go ahead and clean these tables off. A lot of people won't do this. This is kind of a freebie for the customer, but like I said, this is my third time coming back, so it doesn't hurt to do something nice for a customer every once in a while, especially something this small. Let me hit it from the other side. It looks like it's pretty clean. All right, let's go ahead and start rinsing the house down. It's probably been about 5-10 minutes. And when we get around to the side, we can go back and check to see if the SH got the side of the house. And before we do that, if you look at this table, see the difference? I haven't washed it yet, and it's just about clear of mold and everything. Okay, I got y'all set back up. I'm gonna go ahead and start rinsing the house down. Get my J-rod. Okay, I have my J-rod. And I don't know if you noticed, when I start washing the house down, I don't aim directly at the house. If I do, I make sure that I'm kind of far back and then walk closer. The reason being, if you were real close and you hit it real hard, I don't care if you are using a soft wash system, you can damage the house. And to avoid that, either stay far back or either come just like that off the side and then come toward the house. Like they have some type of concrete or sand or something, they'll try not to get water inside the house. So I'm gonna be conscious of that when I'm cleaning these bricks. I'm right on top of it, but I'm using the J-rod with soft wash tip, so that way it's not damaging anything. All right, let's go back and finish washing. right, we're gonna move you down there, but before I do that, let's wash this table off. As you can see, it's real clean, so shouldn't take much to wash it off now. I think I'm gonna use the white tip on this. That way, if it's in this hard areas or something like that, this white tip definitely would take it off. Here we go. All right, get this side over here and I'll be finished. Okay, that's all done. If you want to see how it looks, stick around to the end of the video so you can watch it with the rest of the walk around. I'm gonna move y'all over to this side now so you can see me wash this side of the house, and then we're gonna do the side over here and we'll be finished with this job. All right, switch back from the white tip to my J-rod, and I'm going to use the long reach tip. Here we go, starting from the top. Now the house is really coming clean, real good. I don't see no spots or nothing from the stuff that I just washed. All the mold that was on the back side of the house and the algae that was on the back side is completely gone. So now washing it down is gonna be real simple. Now, like I said, when I go on to the side of the house over here, what I gotta look for is to make sure that the SH did do its job and stuff, because I was running low, so it could have been a chance that I ran out before I got to the end of the job and stuff like that, to the end of the house. So if it is, I'm gonna have to mix a quick batch for SH. We're gonna mix another batch of SH so that way we can get all the house clean if needed, because I'm not too sure if it's working until I get around now. And like I said, let it dwell on the house, because letting it dwell on the house will kill all the mold and algae and stuff, and you don't have to use a lot of SH. Now I'm working on another video showing you how I mix chemicals, and in that video when I'm making, it's going to tell you after I mix the chemicals, it's going to show you what you can use the chemicals on. That way you won't be confused on how to wash a house or a driveway or something like that. But like I said, my go-to mix is this 3% mix. For some reason, this is the sweet spot when it comes to downstreaming. So I'm just making sure that I have the windows real good. Since I'm over here, I can shoot this window and that window again. Like I said, I got the long reach tip on it, so I can reach long distance. And with this long reach tip, I can always shoot up to 3-story houses with no problem. So that's the reason you can wash a house from the ground, because the long reach tips will allow you to spray up to the top and get the chemicals onto the house. Because like I said, it's part of soft washing. If you were pressure washing or you were trying to strip paint off the house, you would probably have to use a ladder or something, because a lot of people who paint, they like to use high pressure, and it's leaving marks and stuff on the side of the house, but they're getting all the loose paint off the house at the same time. We're not trying to strip paint off the side of the house. We're just trying to get the mold and mildew. So no need to be using high pressure on houses. Got this window pretty good. Okay, that's done. Let's get this door. Like I said, this is a storm door, or it's a fiberglass or aluminum door that normally be on houses. You don't have to worry about the SH damaging it. But if this was a wood door, you definitely do not want to leave SH on it. Matter of fact, you don't want to get any SH on it because you don't want to take the chance of ruining the stain that's on the door. So if you do a house and you're afraid that you're going to get SH on a wood door, you can go ahead and cover the door, or you can just continuously wet the door down with your wand and stuff like that. And then when you're applying your SH, you make sure that you go around the door as much as possible. And then as soon as you get through applying your SH, get your hose clean and clear of any SH, and then go back and rinse the door off. Okay, I'm looking at this. This looks real good. I don't see any mold or anything on the back of the house. Everything looks clean. Now it's time to move over here to the side. All right, I see some spots. Even right here, I see spots. So I might have to mix up another batch of SH. We'll see when we rinse it out. So I'm going to rinse down this whole side. And after I rinse down this side, I'm gonna go back and look to see if I have any mold or anything on the side of the house. If I do, I go ahead and mix up another batch of SH. If I don't, that'll be good, because it doesn't make sense for me to apply the SH on it now. And the only thing they needed was a real good rinse and stuff. So like this area right here where I'm shooting at right now, this is a spot that looks like I need to add some more SH, but I'm just rinsing it off to see what happens. And by the looks of it, I still see spots on it, so I will have to go ahead and make another batch of SH. Now, a lot of guys will probably say, oh, if you use the 12% from the get-go, you wouldn't have to go back and wash that. You would have been finished with it. Yeah, I probably would have been finished with it, but like I said, why I'm spending $20 on a house where I could spend like maybe $4 on a house to wash it. And when it comes to washing a house, going back and applying another coat or something, it's not uncommon. And then at the same time, it's not going to really add that much time to you, because it's not like you're unloading the car or you're unloading, you have to drive back out here to wash it. Just make sure that you get everything done on the rinse, and then when you apply it, and then just go from there. Yeah, I'm looking at the gutters. They still have some dirt and stuff on it. So most definitely, I might have to go back and apply another coat. But I'm gonna rinse everything down, so that way I can check to make sure. Yeah, this side still has mold on it too. Okay guys, so it seems like I do have to apply another coat of SH. So I'm gonna go ahead and do a walk around real quick to make sure there's no other spots that I need to hit with the SH. I just think it's just gonna be this side of the house. But I'm gonna go ahead and walk around to make sure that all the SH I'm gonna walk around and make sure that all the areas are done, and I don't need SH in other areas. If I do, I can just hit it with this mix that I'm gonna be making now. But if I don't need nothing but this size, I'm probably gonna make a gallon, maybe 2 gallons of SH. I might make it a little bit stronger than normal, but it will get the job done. All right, let me go ahead and walk around. All right, guys, I was walking around the house to make sure that I didn't miss others in the other spots before I make my SH. And look who came out to visit. So I guess he's checking out my work and stuff like that. I think he says, yeah, this looks nice. So before I leave, I'm gonna let the homeowner know that it's a snake hanging around the front door. I'm not too sure if he uses the front door or anything like that, but that's a good thing to know about. All right, guys, I did my walk around. I just got to do this side right here. I made probably like maybe a gallon of SH that I'm gonna apply to the house. So I'm gonna go ahead and crank it up, get this applied, let it dwell for a few minutes, and then I'll come back and rinse it off. It shouldn't take that much longer to do because we already cleaned it. We just want to get the spots that didn't come off. All right, guys, just to let you know, I really didn't have to do the whole side of this house, but this is the north side of the house. That's the reason it might have a lot more mold or algae on the side of it. So anything that's facing north, you may have to apply a little bit heavier SH in some cases. So that's good. I noticed that my O-ring is starting to go off to get bad in my one, so I'm gonna need to replace that because I'm starting to get wet. Okay, the areas that I hit earlier, they're already faded. So I'm just making sure that I got the gutters, because I seen some spots that was on the gutters too. All right, that looks good. And like I said, I'm looking at it, the spots that I seen, they're already gone. I can really rinse down right now, but I'm not. I'm gonna go ahead and, like I said, I'm gonna let it dwell for a few minutes to make sure that we are good. So I'm gonna go ahead and let that dwell, then we're gonna come back and rinse this off. Okay, guys, haven't been 5 minutes yet, and everything looks clean. I'm gonna go ahead and start up and do the rinse down. Okay, that's it. Everything on this side looks wonderful now. So let's go ahead and take a look around the entire job. All right. Okay, guys, this is the job completed. I want you to take a look at everything around the garage doors. Like I said, the garage door wasn't that bad. But like I said, it's clean. They usually get dirty when you have mold and stuff around this little rubber gasket. And like I said, when I cleaned it last time, it stayed clean. That was 2 years ago. So all that looks good. The front of the house look good. Like I said, he needs to do some touch-up painting right here above the windows. Because when I was washing it, you can see it kind of coming off and stuff. You notice I put the solar lights back into the ground and stuff like that. And I did wash this plant off, and I'm gonna put that back over here, but I'm gonna make another quick video of me washing this right here. I'm just gonna do that for a bonus for you and this customer. So if you want to see that video, click in the corner right there. All right, looking around the door, there's no streaks on it. And like I said, this was a door that was painted, but like it was a storm door, and it's not wood, so didn't have to really worry about it getting any damage. The flowers are still wet from when I rinsed them off and stuff. The petals are still gonna come off and stuff. I haven't really had a job where the petals have not came off when it comes to these type bushes, which is, I guess it's a rose bush, but it will grow back. As long as you don't kill the bush, you're fine. Look at the house, and all that is clean. And we look around here, that's clean. My little buddy is gone. I don't know where he went to. So I'm gonna be careful, make sure I don't disturb him. Back there on the windowsill, it's clean. It may look brown and stuff like that. I think that's the color of the corking that they use on there, so I can't get it out of the cork if it's that color. But all the bricks and stuff are clean. On this side of the house, this was the first side I did. It should be completely dry because it's facing the sun. This is the most sunlight and stuff that hits this house and stuff. And everything is white and no mold, no algae. That's on the side. I did kind of clean the bricks a little bit. Just used a soft wash tip just to clean it, but it looks good. Back here on the back side, the gutters, they didn't have any tiger stripes really. I do see some. Not too sure if they would come off with, well, I know it's not gonna come off with regular pressure washing. You're gonna need to do a gutter brightening, but they look dull. They don't look glossy like some windows. I mean, it doesn't look glossy like other gutters, so I don't think that they're gonna get any brighter than that. So no need to do that. That area up there at the top is done. You see, it's clean. Like I said, I cleaned the front side from the front and this side back here on the back side of the roof from the back. So that's the way you have to handle it. Make sure you get every corner that you can see from the ground and look for areas that might be hard to reach. Because I have seen jobs where a customer can look out the window and see a back part of the house where you miss or something like that. So if you see something that's sticking up on the roof and stuff like that and it has a window behind it, you want to make sure that you get behind that piece that's on the roof, because they're not going to like it if you miss that piece. Look up here, this is starting to dry. It's all clean, no mold, no algae, no pollen that's been building up back here. All that is gone. So that looks good. And if you look at this table right here, they are clean. Like I said, I just went over it real quick. Nothing special, just like that. And if we go back over here to this table, remember how this table looked? It looks brand new, like he just got out the store. And like I said, it didn't really take that much time to really clean, but I got it clean, and that's all that matters. All right, so we got that done. I'm gonna walk around to the final side of the house. See, the water and stuff is still dripping. And this side is now clean. I don't see the spots that it didn't get off with the second pass. So like I said, I had, well, I don't see any spots from the first pass. The second pass did this job and got rid of the rest of the mold and the algae that was on the side of the house. So all that stuff is gone. I kind of hit the bricks at the bottom and stuff like that. Like I said, it's a little bit more than 4 inches, so it didn't hurt to really shoot it with the gun, and it didn't splash up on the house and make a mess or anything like that because the way the ground is around the house. I did clean around that. Like I said, didn't spray directly in there. That's a no-no. Always spray around that. If you happen to hit SH on top of it, just pass over real quickly and then stop. No reason to use a lot of pressure on that piece right there because you're asking for trouble. Okay, Aquamanites, that's going to do it for this video. I hope that you found it entertaining. If not, at least I hope that you learned something from it. If you didn't, go back and look at the video because you skipped over the good parts. Once again, if you're a subscriber, thank you for subscribing to the channel. And if you are new here, make sure you hit that subscribe button, turn on the notification bell so you know when my next video comes out. This is Marcos from Aquamani Pressure Washing, and I will see you in the next video. Peace.
It's him and I, Aquamani.